That was quite a night, wasn't it? Harris is in hiding somewhere. Either way, now that the treaty has been signed, killing him won't make any difference. Harris was never your main concern, though, correct? Your sights were set on the samurai from the black ships. Learning Harris's whereabouts will help you find this samurai of yours, I suppose. Then, I recommend you pay a visit to the Grand Villa. That's where the powers that be rub shoulders with the foreigners. One particular shogunate official, Yukichi Fukuzawa, has been in and out a lot of late.
Katsura and you together. I see.
Hello, Shinsaku. Nice to see you here finally. Let's just get right to it, shall we? I can tell you, we've located Master Shoin. The Red Demon got him. He's been imprisoned. If we want to save him, we have no choice but to act. And as luck would have it, we've heard some good news.
It seems that the Mito clan has a letter, the contents of which would force the Red Demon to stand down.
And if we get our hands on this letter, we could potentially get Master Shoin out of prison. But after the Harris incident, the authorities have their eyes on us, and we must use extreme care not to alert them to the letter's existence. That's where you come in. I want you to get that letter from the Mito clan and bring it to me. Can I count on you? Excellent. I thank you. I know this is a lot to ask, but try to avoid any casualties if at all possible. After all, they are not our enemy.
We will have a contact stationed at Hodogaya. Rendezvous with them when you are ready.
So it seems you've been speaking to a lot of people. Heard anything interesting? That's the American guarded by that samurai you're seeking? Well, after what happened the other night, that's no surprise.
You there! Mind lending? I ordered some wares from a hawker, but he's taking forever to bring them. Dangerous as it is out there, I don't dare go to check on him. You look like you can handle yourself. Could I trouble you to find the hawker? Truly? Oh, thank you. Now, as I recall, the man said he usually passes by a big ginkgo tree. Rumor has it bandits prowl the area. And I just hope nothing bad has happened.
You can take what doesn't belong to you, huh?
A shame about that peddler. I suppose I should have acted sooner. Nevertheless, thank you for retrieving the goods. Be sure to speak to any of my merchants you happen to come upon. I'll see to it they're well stocked.
So you're the one they've got working for them. I've heard about you. You're a real charmer. Well, whatever. As long as I get paid, I don't care who you are. So, I just saw a group of samurai who looked a little on edge going to that inn. I'll bet they're the ones you are after. Most likely, they'll be taking turns to stand guard till morning. I recommend you strike at dawn. Once you have the letter, wait down here. I'll be waiting.
Don't you worry about a thing.
Time for me to shine, eh?
What in the... Who the hell are you?
Watch out!
Wretched car! I will cut you to shreds! Wait till you taste my spear!
Time to shine!
If I must die, I'm going to take you with me!
Watch out!
The Imperial transcript. Please, someone. With this, you can stop the Red Demon.
You have done well. Now, I'll take that letter. You must be tired. Why not let me deliver the letter? I know about you. How you're working for both Taka and Katsura. Listen, I'll see who'll pay the highest price, then split the proceeds. And if you don't cooperate, I'll reveal everything. Neither of them will ever trust you again, will they? Now, come on! Give me the letter. You're a real piece of work, aren't you?
Hey, you there! Hey! You've seen more than your fair share of battles, I'd wager. I can see it in your eyes. If you have a moment, I would like to talk. I'm a broker. One who seeks the services of ronin like yourself. Would you be interested in taking on a job? The request comes from the commissioner's office. There's a particularly dangerous criminal that they'd like to get rid of. Practicing with wooden swords doesn't necessarily prepare you for an actual fight. I'm more likely to find a hardened warrior in a place like this. Good. Take care of it as soon as possible. And be careful. The man is a skilled fighter who's cut down countless officers. There you are. It's done, I take it. Well, I never said that it was only one man, did I? Besides, if you couldn't handle that lot, I figured you wouldn't be useful to me. Come, don't be so angry. By way of an apology, I pay you extra. Now then, another request has come in from the Commissioner's office. This time, they want an officer dealt with. You'll do it, yes? Excellent. From what I've been told, the man's downright scum. Don't hold back, just because he's an officer, you hear?
Meddling fool! Serves you right for rebelling against your lord! Damn. We've been seen. Kill him for me, will you? Couldn't have hired him. Could he? All right, we don't need this one alive. Get
You're back. That officer was scum, just like I said, yes? So, you found out. Well, no matter. I'm the one who wanted him gone, I confess. That's why I sent you. I'm sorry I lied, but there's no changing the fact that he was a vile human being. You'll be paid for your service, so I trust there aren't any complaints. Now then, the next job I have for you will be the last. I figured it's about time I washed my hands of this business. The task is to eliminate a killer who's been terrorizing these parts. Child's play for someone like you, I reckon. I appreciate it. You're a good sort, you know that. You are wasted as a ronin. If I cut you down now, the truth will be buried along with your bones. Don't take it personally. I'm grateful for your cutting down constantly. But I can wash my hands of it. I'll need to dispose of you, too. Didn't go so well.
It's clear you're made of stern stuff. How would you like to help us dispense some justice? We intend to punish a wicked official who's moved into the village up ahead. He's a villain who torments the people and deserves what's coming. Excellent. You have my thanks. Now, the man is surrounded by lackeys. We need to think of a strategy. We could overpower them if we all stormed the village, but there would be casualties. Alternately, we could sneak in and take them unawares, but it would limit our numbers. What approach do you think is best? Attacking in force or striking from the shadows? What? You would do this alone? All right. Just be careful. You hear me? Right. If it's decided, then let's not waste any time.
Who the hell are you? You rebel against His Excellency!
The ills of society won't reform themselves! I was right to have you infiltrate their ranks. It's done, and we have you to thank for it. It was truly amazing, the way you fought. The official and his lackeys didn't stand a chance. We must keep up the good work and purge Japan of as many of their ilk as we can. Huh? Why would you dampen the mood by saying that? Well, no matter. You're tired too, I imagine. I'm glad that our paths crossed, my friend. Our country is safer with people like your good self on watch.
I just saw a most unsettling looking man entering the main hall. I am certain he is their leader. Well, are you all set to enter the temple? Good. Then we shall proceed under cover of darkness. They may be a disorderly lot.
But there is strength in numbers.
Don't you worry about a thing.
It's time.
Don't rush. Take your time. Thanks for your patronage.
What are you doing here? Get in my way, and I'll cut you.
Come on! After me!
What's this? So you're reduced to being a foreigner's lapdog. You think you could stop me like that? Why are you working with the foreigners? But this isn't over! I'm not going to let you win this! It's not over. I'm telling you. Why are you working with the outsiders? What do you know? I don't need lectures from you. Haven't you heard? The first American consulate was in this village, along with the outbreak of cholera. We should never have had dealings with foreigners. It endangers us all. This is a belief I am willing to fight for.
The mob has obeyed their leader's order and dispersed. Our plan worked.
Very well then. About my curious bodyguard. They were captured in Yokohama by Commodore Perry some years ago. They were taken back to the United States and held in custody. We were deeply relieved when we realized they wanted to cooperate. How the hell should I know? I just hired them to protect me. However, I did hear a great deal about Japan on our voyage over. Working for me was their idea. I'm not such an imbecile to try to strong-arm them. And thanks to that, we were able to conclude the Commerce Treaty. But then they up and vanished. Well, that sums up what I know. Any questions? Now, that will be all for the moment. Should you need to know any more, save it for another day.
Fukuzawa, I am going to escort the Consul General to a safe location. Once things settle down, we'll make contact via the Grand Villa.
I think we made a good connection there. I look forward to learning more about the United States. I plan to continue my education there one day. Showing Yoshida could not realize his dream, but I fully intend to make it happen. I most certainly do. But it's just such a shame. Showing Yoshida is wanted for conspiracy against the Shogun. but by now I imagine he has already been apprehended. Now I shall take my leave. Until next time.
So, how do you plead?
Have I not made myself clear? The shogunate serves a purpose no longer. That is why I urge our people to rise decisively as one. It is they who must build this nation anew.
What can the people possibly do? They must stand behind the shogunate, or we all fall to the foreigners. You wish to keep our country safe? Then the people must fall in line.
So this is the nation you want? A land of purges and repression.
Your insolence and insubordination are unforgivable. You must be punished by execution. Take him away!
To meddle in our business? Now you're going to pay! Who the hell are you? What?
Thanks.
We're actually on the hunt for someone. The man who slew my brother and stole the family armor. My brother left behind a son. The boy is like a son to me, and I want him to have revenge no matter what it takes. We'll take back the armor and make the killer pay with his life. Won't you lend your blade to our cause? You have my thanks. Our first objective is the armor, the pieces of which have been scattered among our man's lackeys. I've tasked my nephew with recovering one of them, and I want you to aid him. Once we have all of the armor, we'll go after the man at his residence.
You had to meddle in our business? Now you're going to pay!
We've recovered the armor. All that remains is to cut down our man. That task falls to you, and you alone, my boy. I will not be there. You're the head of the family, not me. As your father's successor, honor demands you avenge him with your own hands.
Wait, Uncle. Are you saying you won't come too? I had assumed that you'd be at my side.
It's precisely as our friend says. If you would be a samurai, then do what you must. Given the importance of the occasion, let's have them bear witness to the deed. And if it comes to it, help you as well.
Understood, Uncle. And if you could humor me for one more request. Please allow me to fight in this armor. It would feel as though Father is with me, lending me strength. You know, I didn't expect this armor to weigh so much. But if it's the weight of familial duty, I'm sure I can bear it. Get it!
Face.
Can't be. Never mind. You shall suffer the same fate as he!
You killed my father. Prepare to die. Thanks to you, I was able to settle an old score. I'm so grateful. If it's acceptable, I'd like to make another request. This armor I now carry is still too big for me. Will you please look after it until I am finally ready to wear it?
Excuse me, but pray, will you listen to this poor beggar? I'm looking for my daughter and require your assistance. I used to run a prosperous shipping business out in Nagasaki. That is, until my ships were wrecked in the great earthquake, and I lost my wife to disease. In order to make a fresh start here in Yokohama, I put my daughter in a geisha house, telling her I'd be back soon. The poor child believed me. Then when my health started to fail, I went looking for her. And now I hear her contract's been bought and she's gone away. Doubtless it's too late for me to ask for forgiveness. But if I could have one last look, a photograph even, perhaps I could rest in peace. You're too kind. Now, my daughter's name is Risa. I would speak to the other geisha, but they refuse to see a beggar like myself.
You saved my life. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Lisa? Yes, I used to work with her. Not many girls with names like that. Wait, did something happen to her? A foreign merchant bought out her contract, and now they live together. Here, I'll give you their address.
Come any closer, and you'll regret it. Hey, I really must thank you. Thank you. Those expulsionists are truly an awful bunch. But tell me, why are you here? My father? Why? What could he possibly want all of a sudden? He abandoned me years ago. I know life's been tough for him, what with his business going under and mother passing, but I just started to forget about him. That selfish man. Ever since I can remember, my face has brought me nothing but pain. Even as a geisha, I had to dye my hair black. Is Papa really so ill? Very well then. You may take my photograph. Also, you can let him know that I'm happy. I'll let you take care of the photograph. I'm not ready to meet just yet, but I'll consider it once I've sorted out my feelings.
Oh, you took the photograph. Well, show it to me. Ah, Lisa. Goodness. Look how beautiful she is. I really can't thank you enough. You've really given me hope.
Excuse me, good warrior, but I'd like to... you hear my plea? Thank you, friend. We've had a wooden figure stolen. A precious one that's enshrined here. I have an inkling who the thief is, and I believe he's nearby. Alas, I'm just a weak and powerless priest. Would you be so kind as to recover the wooden figure for me? I'm in your debt. Now, to tell you about the thief. I suspect that it's a thug who's recently targeted this area. Night would be the best time to go after him, when he's drunk and rowdy. During the day, he preys on hapless passers-by. Do be careful.
Hey! That looks like he might be worth something. Hand it over, if you want to live.
Money I can keep, but this statue is irreplaceable.
Who the hell are you? This here is my quarry!
Thank you. I need to get going, so if you'll excuse me. So you want the figure too? In that case, let me explain my reasons. My village is poor. So poor bandits ignore us, and it's been ravaged by disease. We sought help from those nearby, but no one will lift a finger. At this rate, our village will die out. If I could just bring back this blessed image of Tenjin, it would give comfort to those at death's door. Please, won't you look the other way? Faith? After everything that's happened, you expect me to have faith? Don't you have any pity for the dying? I give up. No matter what I do, my village is already beyond saving. Please return the figure to the priest and tell him I'm sorry.
Yeah!
Thank you. I'm glad to see the statue of Tenjin-sama has been recovered. So that's what it was for. I see. Very well. I'll speak to His Excellency about sending aids to the village. Tenjin-sama works in mysterious ways.